What's unique about ITM that no one else has got is a new family of materials based on hydrocarbons rather than fluorinated materials. And those materials can be used in fuel cells or electrolyzers to either generate hydrogen or to combine hydrogen with oxygen to make power, but at a much lower cost, 1/100th of the price. There's an old idea about the hydrogen economy that you could replace the electricity grid with a hydrogen grid. And that's an idea about centralising the distribution of hydrogen. And that's not what we're about. What we're about is about supplying hydrogen at point of use. The hydrogen that we supply is green hydrogen. Now you have to think about hydrogen in two entirely different ways. There's hydrogen made by fossil fuels, where you take gas and you reform it and you make hydrogen, and that produces CO2 in the same way as when you burn gas, and I'd call that brown hydrogen. And then there's green hydrogen that you make with a renewable energy source, in our case wind or solar or any green electricity supply. You use an electrolyzer to produce hydrogen, which we then store. So the hydrogen home idea is to utilise green hydrogen in a domestic environment.
This is our electrolyser system at ITM Power. We've got an electrolyser stack, and what you need to do with this is put water and electricity in and you get hydrogen out. So this is where we're taking renewables that are on their own independently quite useless, and we're turning them into a useful technology by saving that energy. We then store the gas in this tank. We store it at a pressure of 15 bar, which falls in line with current regulations for like LPG, etc. What we then do is we pipe gas upstairs and we use it as a gas and we burn it as a gas. Additionally, we've taken a normal combustion engine and we've converted it to run off hydrogen. You can get electricity as an output. You can also get heat as an output, because combustion engines in their own right are not that efficient. So instead of throwing all that energy away, we use a heat exchanger system and we convert that heat and we power your hot water and your heating with that. When this is running at full tilt, you can get about 150 degrees out of the exhaust, and we're only throwing away about 30 degrees. So we're saving a big amount of heat that's just wasted normally. So this entire package is what you would have to power your home, but it's integrated with other systems. So you can plug it into the grid if you so wish, and you can generate your hydrogen in the evening when your electricity is a little bit cheaper. Or you can hook this up to renewables and you're self-generating your own fuel as you need it and as required. What we tried to do in this hydrogen home is show that there's no compromise to living off hydrogen. So we've got the cooker, we've got a tumble dryer, under cupboard lighting, we've got a fridge that's all powered by hydrogen, toaster, so it's just like a normal home. Obviously gas, oil are running out, so we need an alternative. The beauty about using hydrogen as a fuel is your waste product is water, which is fantastic. The customers are anybody who uses fuel for anything. So we've got various applications within this building. We're showing the hydrogen home, we've got a high pressure storage system, we've also got a hydrogen powered car. In a nutshell, it's anybody who uses fuel for anything.
The hydrogen car really is a demonstration tool to enable us to show the public what hydrogen can be used for in everyday life. The ITM vehicle is equipped with a 350 bar capable tank. When it's filled to 350 bar, that gives the vehicle range about 130 miles on pure hydrogen. The idea that we've converted it into a biofuel vehicle is if you want to go further than that 130 miles, you can simply change the vehicle over to gasoline and drive the rest of your journey on gasoline. The vehicle itself drives very much like a petrol vehicle. When you change over to hydrogen fuel, you can still accelerate, and the general overall feel of it is very much like a petrol vehicle. The main advantages of driving with hydrogen as opposed to petrol are the emissions that come out of the vehicle. Obviously the tailpipe emissions from using hydrogen as a fuel are near enough zero.
When I first visited ITM, it was an incredible surprise to me. I spent 11 years in the power industry trying to solve some very difficult environmental and commercial problems. and I saw some of the best technology demonstrations that I've ever seen for solving those problems. I think ITM is very well positioned with its technology and its real-world equipment and solutions to solve some very difficult environmental problems with a commercial solution that's available today. And we are seeking right now global commercial relationships that will take the company's technology to the places where it needs to go. And that doesn't mean the UK, it doesn't mean just the States, it means the whole of Europe, Asia. It's a worldwide solution.